It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
The Brilliant Idiots Podcast.
Yep, Charlamagne the God.
Andrew Schultz.
We are the Brilliant Idiots, back for another week of the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. You know, we're remote. I'm remote at home. Andrew's remote in Miami. Because Andrew sold out. You sold out, bro.
Facts.
You sold out. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. Hold on. This is what I'm realizing about Andrew.
Facts.
We talk about speaking things into existence.
Hold on.
Right?
Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Let me get my outfit ready. Hold on a second. All right, keep going. Sigue.
We talk about speaking things into existence.
Oh, one moment. Hey, Charlotte, one moment. I just have to take my ginger shot. I got to take my ginger shot.
Listen, I'm only using two examples, right? First example, Netflix is dead. Right? It's over for Netflix. Okay? Boom. Show Saves America on Netflix. Not mad at it. Second one. New York is alive. New York ain't going nowhere. New York is thriving. All you people leaving New York is pussy. Okay? Now, Schultz is looking full Miami Vice. You even went and got you a goddamn machete?
Hey, you have to protect yourself down here. It's different down here. The life is different down here in Miami. You have to protect yourself. You don't know who could be coming around the corner. I live in a house.
You trying to blend in with the Haitians?
Say what?
You trying to blend in with the Haitians? Hey, I know Alex. I know Alex down there saying he Haitian now.
Alex got a whole new haircut. He got a little dreadlock coming out of his head. Alex, this morning, when he meet me, he says, "Sapoise." I don't know what that is. He says, "Sapoise."
Tell me why you left to Miami. Why'd you go to? What was the science behind it?
Man, New York is dead, bro.
Listen, James Altucher tried to tell you.
Man, okay? Fuck James, bruh. That shit was alive back then. Then that shit died, bro. It's different now.
Listen, you don't think it's no hope for a return for New York?
Nah, New York is great. New York is alive. I still got my studio out there. There's no question. I still got my home out there. And
it's going to be rough, man. I'm going to tell you why it's going to be rough for New York. It's going to be rough simply. Okay.
Sorry to interrupt. I'll just say why we came down. I got a stand-up special to do, bro.
I'm not mad at you.
So I got to get back.
I'm going to be mad at you for being in the goddamn sun?
Say what?
You think I'm going to be mad at you for being in the sun?
No, I don't care if anybody's mad, bro. I woke up this morning.
80-plus degree weather?
Bro, I woke up this morning. I fed some ducks, in the river by my house or a canal. I don't know what the fuck it is. I saw a manatee. You know what I mean? I literally took my dog into the pool. There's a lot of beautiful things happening over here, man. I chopped down
you asked a very valid question on Instagram this morning, though.
What's that?
How do you get any work done in Miami? I've been wondering that my whole life.
Oh, no, you can't. It's over. It's over for me. My career it's done. I already know. It's done.
Listen, serious question. There's no comedy scene in Miami like that, right?
No, the clubs are all open in Florida. So in all seriousness, why do we come down here is because I figured for the next 3 months, we build out a studio out here. The fucking studio is incredible. I mean, you can see it on the Flagrant episode that we dropped. When this comes out, it'll be yesterday. But and I figured, let's go down. Let's be in the sun. Everything in New York is closed. When it was warmer weather, I didn't mind it because we could eat outside. Right? But now it's too cold to be outside, and they won't legally allow you inside. So New York will never die. New York is the people that make the city, but the politicians are trying their best to fucking crush it. They're trying their best to kill it. And this is on Cuomo, this is on de Blasio, this is on all these fucking retards. And it's a real shame. So I was like, fuck it. We're going to go down to Miami for 3 months. We'll cook up a fun little comedy scene out here. We'll spend some time in the sun. We're fortunate enough that we're in a financial situation where we can literally just recreate a studio in Miami and fly the whole team down. And some of us drove, etc. So we are very lucky. Don't get me wrong. We are incredibly lucky to be in this situation. Not everybody can be in this situation. But I promise you, if they could be, they would. And I wouldn't fault anybody for that.
And that's the point, right? That's why I want to get in the positively brilliant, what a fucking idiot. You're absolutely right about the politicians. And you have to put them in the what a fucking idiot category because they don't live like the people. So when you're Governor Cuomo or when you're fucking de Blasio or whoever, you got a fucking backyard. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You can go fucking get some fresh air. All right? If you live in New York City, and you raise a good point, if you live in New York City and right now it's cold, you're in like a 2-bedroom apartment. It's like 4 of y'all in there. Where are you going? Mm-hmm. You fucking drive yourself crazy. So you wonder why so many people are leaving the city. They're leaving the city because they're trying to keep their mental and emotional health intact.
100%. Let's say you work from home, right? You work from home or you go to school from home. So you're in your house for that all day. Imagine you have kids you also got to take care of. They're in the house all day. They can't get their energy out. They're going crazy. You try to go out. You can't go out for a meal. You can't do anything. There's literally nothing. We're back to quarantine. In New York right now, it's the same as quarantine. Yeah. I know they're saying they're opening up restaurants in February, but they've always said they're going to open up shit, and then they shut shit back down. I understand what they're saying is that we want to protect people, we want to save people, etc. I get that, but you are fucking killing people. You're killing businesses. It's criminal what they're doing to businesses. It's absolutely disgusting, and it's just a fucking shame, man. It's an absolute shame. So we came down to the free state of Florida to put these antibodies to work. We already had corona, baby. We're out here. You know what I'm saying?
Florida don't give a fuck.
Let me tell you something. When you walk into a place with a mask on here, they look at you like, what's wrong with him? They're like, does he have it? I think he got it. Like, if you're wearing a mask, something's up with you. It feels like, what?
It's how we used to look at Asian people before Corona.
100%. Remember before Corona, when an Asian person was wearing a mask, we were like, yo, what's going on with you over there? Like, you got some shit? Is there something I don't know about? Lo and behold, yes. But now, I swear to God, I walked into a bar and I was driving down. I was in St. Augustine, Florida. It's the north of Florida. It's the oldest city in North America. I'm in there. I walk into this bar. There's live music happening in the bar. Right? Nobody has a mask. They are paying a man to shout without a mask at strangers who also don't have masks. Everybody's loving it.
I'm wearing a mask from now on. Even when all of this is like when we're past the worst of this, I'm doing like the Asians. Asians are positively brilliant wearing the mask. Because if you think about all the disgusting shit, bro, being at an airport with all of those people is disgusting. Like, breathing all of that different air that everybody's letting out is disgusting. I'm wearing a mask from now on when I'm in crowded places.
Once you get them antibodies, bro, you don't give a fuck. I'm out here snorting up sneezes like it's nothing, dude.
They only last 3 months.
Say what?
Antibodies only last 3 months.
Not mine. I got the longer antibodies.
All right.
I got the whole year. I paid for the whole year. I didn't pay for 3 months. I got the whole year.
Hey, they got them new colorways of COVID now, bro. They got different colorways now.
I'm down here in Florida, bro. They got all the strains, the UK strain, the Asian strain, the California strain, all the strains. It don't matter. We out here.
Nah, it's coming. Nah, it's out here. It's out there. Listen, I'm not mad. I don't know what to make of any of this anymore. All of it seems so hypocritical. The fact that the Super Bowl is this Sunday and they got 30%, 40% capacity. The fact people can have parties certain places, but they can't others. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Tell me how. The only thing I can tell people is live your goddamn life, I guess.
Tell me how some of the NBA teams allow fans and some don't. What in the fuck is the point of that? If you're worried about getting the players infected, why the fuck are you allowing courtside seats? Everybody's making a big deal about courtside, Karen, cursing out LeBron. Nobody's talking about why some bitch and her husband were courtside at a basketball game when 90% of the teams in the league don't let anybody in the stands. It makes no sense.
Well, listen, that might be the only way to stop LeBron. Some good old-fashioned germ warfare. You know what I mean? Like some good old-fashioned biological warfare, baby. Let courtside Karen sit there, take the goddamn mask off, yell and scream at him, let that saliva hit him. He got to miss a couple weeks.
Bro, that's genius. Karen was in there with a full face of makeup, Agent Orange, trying to take her ass out. That is genius, bro.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something. She's a fucking idiot, though, because she should have been arrested. And I'm gonna tell you why she should have been arrested. I'm all about double standards, right?
Yeah.
If LeBron James, a 6'8" black man,
Yeah.
said to that little white woman, "I'm gonna fuck you up,"
Yeah.
what would happen to him?
I think nothing would ever happen to LeBron James, no matter what he said.
Not LeBron. I'm just talking about the prototype of that man.
Oh, another 6'8" black man. If a 6'8" black man
fuck you up
said, "I'm gonna fuck you up" to a clearly innocent, beautiful young white lady, right?
She was 25, by the way.
She looks 46.
Yes,
She
25. When they
Lord.
told me she was 25, I was like, plus what?
Bruh. I couldn't believe it. When I found out I couldn't believe it, dude. Aging horribly. Aging like an avocado. Not good. Not good at all. But if a 6'8" black guy said anything to most people, that is a crime.
That is a crime.
That is a crime. Even if a 6'8" black guy said to her, "Hey, do you need any help with your bag?" That gets translated by the time she hears it is, "Give me your bag,
He's
bitch."
trying to rob me.
Yes, exactly.
He's trying to rob me.
At 6'8", if you're black, you need to be an athlete or else you're a threat. Everybody else will see you as a threat at 6'8".
That's my point. So
Dude.
imagine that. Imagine, like, we gotta think about this. Double standards are real.
Yeah.
If he would have said that to her, he would have been arrested. He'd have been perceived as a threat. She should be perceived the same fucking way.
I mean, I think, I'll be honest with you. I mean, I can't speak for you as a black man, but I assume as a black man, you are absolutely terrified of white women.
Oh, 100%.
I mean,
I'm
is
from
there
South Carolina.
anything
Like,
you're more afraid of than a white woman?
it depends, right? Because there's a lot of historical context that goes with that. Because, you know, back in the 1800s, so many black men would get killed and lynched for being accused by white women for things that they didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a thing. This isn't like people always talk about Emmett Till, but there was a million Emmett Tills. Even when you talk about Black Wall Street got burned down because a little white woman said she got raped at Black Wall Street, and they came and burnt the whole city down. Like, they always use that as an excuse to act on whatever fucking murderous, you know, plot they already wanted to do anyway.
Yo, can we say
yes.
something though? White men be
I would hope
defending.
so.
White men be defending their women, bro.
Not in this case.
Yo, white men defend their women.
Chris
yo.
ain't do no.
Y'all
White
need to
women be
protect
white
black
men be
women.
sending they goddamn.
Hey,
white women,
we
white
need to
women, white
protect-
men use. You said what? What'd you say?
We
What'd you
need
say?
to protect black women the way white men used to protect white women, even if they was lying. That's
No,
the
bro.
level of protection. That's the level of protection needs to be applied to black women, bro.
Bro, white men use white women like Nino Brown used that little kid in New Jack City for shit. Listen, you ain't heard shit. You ain't heard shit about that woman's husband. That woman was sitting there courtside with her husband.
Oh, bro. Hey, Bertha, go on out there and say you got raped by that black guy. We need to hang somebody. So that's what white men were using black women as, or white women as bait?
That's
White
all,
men were
bro.
using white
Straight
women
up.
as bait?
That's it. That's it.
Bruh.
That's all it is.
White women are some good ass bait, bro. That's like bread for ducks. You hang a white woman out there?
Oh, that was a bait and switch because Chris started it, right?
Chris who?
LeBron starts. Chris is the husband's name. Chris started it. LeBron and Chris go back and forth, and then boom, bait and switch. Here comes the white woman.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha
with her
again.
mask down.
Gotcha again, LeBron.
The funniest shit was what the announcers said when the announcers were like, she reminds me of that white woman on that meme that's pointing at the cat. Right?
I never saw that meme.
Yes, you did. Come on, knock it off. Everybody's seen that meme.
Yo, why you so angry at me that I didn't see a meme, bro?
Everybody's seen that meme. The white woman pointing at the cat.
That's a lot of you're coming at me very aggressive right now, and I feel threatened. You feel like you're 6'8" right now. That's all I'm trying to say. You're talking to me in a way that you are 6'8", bro, and I need you to calm down before I have to call somebody.
Listen, you've seen the meme where the white woman says one thing and then the cat says another. So it's like the white woman is you never seen that shit?
Nah, bro. Dude, I like women, bro.
Alex, show him, Alex.
I just did. He
Like,
knows what
what?
he's talking about.
Nah, bro. Yo, I got a fiance, bro. I got responsibilities. I can't be on Reddit all day like you looking at memes. Yo.
Alex, Andrew's like, I don't look at no other pussies. If there's a cat on the meme, I don't even pay no attention.
Yo, Charlotte, you got to come down, bro. We got to get you down here. 1 month. 1 month.
A month?
Bro.
I can't do a month. I got kids, bro. I got 3 kids. We in school.
I just moved 4 families down here. It's easy.
You moved 4 family.
Yeah, bro. Every one of my guys either married or got a serious girlfriend. We just moved everybody down on a whim. On a whim, bro.
Alex came too?
Alex is right here behind
Akash.
my desk.
I'm back and forth, man.
Alex
This
built
sucks.
a whole studio that he decided to not tell me about the whole time he was building it. And then he comes at me, he goes, and then he comes and he tells me that he's going to build a studio right after I say we're going to Miami.
Whoa,
This is what happened when you
So
keep
Alex,
secrets, right? The
So
mouse is
Alex
on
was
my
a
screen.
sneaky studio builder? I didn't know that was the case, Alex.
Yo, very
No,
sneaky
I was just
studio
trying
builder, bro.
to surprise and make an announcement, and then this motherfucker
Why-
has one cold dinner
Why-
and wants to go to Miami.
Yo, why you need to surprise me though?
Because
You know what I'm saying? Why you need to surprise me?
you inspired.
Well,
you inspired it.
Hey, surprise, motherfucker!
Surprise, motherfucker. hey, that's what a person says when they get caught. All right?
I was just trying to
when a person
surprise
gets
you.
caught,
Hey,
I was going to tell you, surprise. This is for you.
hey, I was keeping this as a surprise. Well, were you giving it to me? Were you giving the studio to me? No, it's for me. But I just wanted to surprise you with my shit.
So hold on, who all came down? Alex, Akash, who else?
Alex, Akash, Mark, and we got Miles, who's also part of my boy Dove. You met Dove. So we got the whole squad down here, all their girlfriends or wives, everybody down here, bro.
I think it's positively brilliant the way they believe in you. I really do.
Hey, man.
I really do.
I
Now,
haven't led them
seriously, that
astray
takes
yet.
a lot. That takes a lot, bro. It takes a lot for you to bring the whole United Nations down to Miami
Yeah.
just because they love you, bro. I'm serious, man. And it's a very diverse group. Alex is Puerto Rican.
And black.
Akash is Indian.
Oh, yeah. Alex leaning all the way
Um,
into his Puerto Ricanness. Now
That whole,
he's
I
down
know,
here,
because of that
bro.
black-owned studio shit. I know.
I know. That shit was black on for 1 week, and he got down here. You started seeing these Dominican asses bouncing around all
Black
over
History
the place.
Month, all right?
He literally
By the way-
he said, I'm Afro-Latino. That's what he said.
But listen, what's wrong with it being minority-owned, Alex?
Nah, nothing wrong. It is minority owned,
Yeah,
but it's also
it
black
is
owned.
minority-owned.
Yo, son, you want
I
to know the
mean-
real thing, bro? It's white-owned, bro.
Yo, get out of here.
It's white-owned, bro. It's white-owned.
The building is. The business isn't.
Nah, the building's owned by an Asian man.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds about right. That's why Andrew Yang is about to be the next mayor in New York
Oh,
City,
shit.
baby. All jokes aside, Andrew Yang is the best thing for New York, I might think, Alex. Andrew, you don't think so?
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't know too much about him, but every time I've heard him speak, I thought he was authentic and genuine, and I think he's cozied up to the establishment a little bit, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but I think that, but yeah, I think he's a smart guy, and I think he's thoughtful, and I do think he will try to do the best that he can with New York if he wins. He's anybody's better than de Blasio, that fucking chimp
That's a
nipple
fact.
retard, okay? They
There's
got to
some
go.
good candidates, though. You got Brooklyn Borough President Eric Adams. I think he's a good candidate. Isaac Wright Jr. I'm rooting for him because he's from Monk's Corner. I don't know anything about his policies and nothing else. You know what I mean? I just know he's from Monk's Corner, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And then Andrew Yang, but Andrew Yang has the vision, I believe, to make New York what
Son,
it should be. At
Andrew
this point.
Yang got to check
New
in
York
with
should
me.
be Dubai.
Andrew got to check in with me, bro. You got to check. If you come to New York, you got to check in with me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You're not even there no more.
Hey,
Why do
hey,
people
bro.
always move from New York
Hey.
and then say they got to check in?
Hey, bro, you got to check in with me if you come to my city that I left. Okay? Yo. Son, don't come to my city that I left, all right? And not check in with me first. Andrew Yang still needs to shoot me a DM. I'm not having it. Andrew Yang.
Nah, he would reach out.
Say what? He got to
I think
reach
he
out
would-
very
I
soon.
think he would reach out.
TikTok. Andrew Yang. If he wants the Schultz endorsement and everything that comes with it, you know, then he's going to have to reach out. We're going to have to get him on Flagrant 2. We're going to have to get to the bottom of all this. All right?
I think he actually would be a good Flagrant 2 guest. I'm going to tell Andrew Yang to do Flagrant 2.
Nah, we're going to need to talk about that. We're going to need to talk. We're going to need to talk all about that.
I'm going to holler at Yang. That would be a good look for Yang. Because, I mean, he's in New York. He's quarantining right now because he caught the COVID.
Oh, he caught it?
Yeah, he got it now.
Yo, you know who also left New York City during the pandemic?
Who?
Speak on it.
Who? I don't know. Tell me.
Andrew Yang.
Well, yeah, he had a house upstate, right?
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure, but he didn't.
But listen, I'm not. My point is, I'm not even mad at that. I just hate when and I don't even want to call Andrew Yang an elite. I just hate when these politicians who are so out of touch with the way regular people are living are in charge of all of these everyday decisions. Like even with the fucking stimulus checks, it's like, yo, Nancy Pelosi invested $500,000 into Tesla. Like they said, between $500,000 and $1 million into Tesla, because she knew that Joe Biden was coming with his new energy plans and something like that. So they're questioning her ethics. But my whole point is, yo, people are out here starving.
Bro.
Y'all playing fucking big dick penis contests with people's lives.
Bro.
Just fucking come to a solution and pay people to fucking their money.
Yo, we're back to the establishment. They don't really care. They'll try to squeeze you until we revolt. And then when we revolt, they take the foot off of the gas a little bit and you get a tiny little taste. That is the game. That's how it works. And look, things maybe are a little bit more calm in this situation. You got to go out and get yours a little bit more, but we're back to the lies. I mean, we're back in, you saw what happened recently. They're like, the Taliban is really popping up in Afghanistan. Looks like we're going to have to stay there a little longer. Of course. 3 weeks.
What do you mean back to, though? We never left them.
Son, I don't know. I haven't been keeping tabs on the Taliban, but apparently they get shit popping.
No,
again,
I'm talking about the lies. We've never left the lies. That's all our government does is lie to us, whether it's Republican or Democrat. That's literally all they do. That's all they do is lie to the American people.
Yo.
I'm at the point where I'm not even sure a rich person can be in a political position of power.
Yeah, but do you want a broke person to do it? I don't want a broke person to do it.
Not broke, but I want somebody who's really committed their life to public service in a real way. I don't think all politicians are public servants.
What about Bernard?
I think you have to have Bernie's definitely a public servant. Even though he gets his money. Bernie's still definitely a public servant. And the reason I say Bernie's a public servant because his message hasn't changed.
Facts.
His message hasn't changed all these years. His message hasn't changed. His message has always been a message for the people. He wants free healthcare for people, free college. He believes in universal basic income. That's giving. You know what I mean? That's giving. That's making sure people got the basics. That's why I like Andrew Yang. Same reason. Andrew Yang believes in the basics. If you can't believe in the basics, meaning that a person should have proper room and board, be able to go to the doctor when they want to, get a good education, and put a little extra money in their pocket, what else do we fucking want?
It's really not that much, bro. It's really not that much. So I'm on board with Andrew Yang. I don't know any of the motherfuckers that are going for it besides him, but if he checks in with me, he has my support. But you got to check in with the kid. You can't be mayor of New York from now on without checking in. Everybody knows that, bro. De Blasio was the last mayor who didn't check in, and what happened? Shit the bed. There's shit on that bed, right? It's wiped all over that bed. There's shit on that fucking bed because he didn't check in. You check in with a kid, and it could change your life. He gonna have to FaceTime me or something because your boy in Miami, but in all seriousness, you gotta check in. That's what it is, bro.
Listen, also positively brilliant. Got to give it up for the fucking GOAT.
Who?
Top 3 greatest white men of all time, easily.
Talk to me.
Tom fucking Brady.
What'd he do?
Okay. The fuck you mean what he do?
Oh, going back to the Super Bowl?
He's in your new home going back to the goddamn Super Bowl. That's what Tom fucking Brady did.
Can I tell you one reason why I respect Tom Brady?
Tell me why you respect Tom Brady.
As soon as I got to Miami, Tom checked in.
Shut the fuck up. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. checks in with nobody.
Thomas Edward Patrick Brady called me up. He's like, hey, listen, I heard you just moved down to Miami. I just wanted to check in out of respect. I just wanted to check in out of respect, right? right? He called in out of respect. I thought that was beautiful that he was doing that. That's considerate. That's kind. Now I will root for you in the Super Bowl. Simple as that.
Do you ever stop and say to yourself, like honestly, like really stop and think to yourself, man, I lived through the Tom Brady era?
Bro,
like, nobody's gonna believe this shit in 20 years.
It's
Nobody's
unbelievable.
gonna believe this shit in 30 years.
It's unbelievable. And it's such a shame that we gave Belichick so much credit. I think Belichick will go down in history as the most overrated coach in history. You could see all these.
Stop! Come on, stop!
You could see all these players starting to say. I think Danny Amendola just said the other day. He's like, the Patriot way was the Tom Brady way, and the Patriot way went out the window when Tom Brady left. The fact that Tom Brady is 43 years old, right, not even close to the prime of his career, and he is in the Super Bowl with a completely different team is absolutely unprecedented, unbelievable. What is happening right now? If he wins it. Forget it. If he wins it, it crushes Belichick. I don't think Belichick ever wins another Super Bowl again. I'd be surprised if he makes the playoffs again. I think that we looked at Belichick in a way that we were so baffled by what Tom had accomplished because he is so unathletic looking. So we couldn't fathom that this person who was so slow could actually do an athletic feat that all of the humans that have come before him could never do. So we're like, it's got to be the shoes, but it's got to be the coach. We're looking for an it's got to be reason for why he could accomplish all this shit. And he just took that away. We were giving Belichick all the credit. It wasn't about Belichick. It was fucking Tom this whole time, man.
This is a great conversation. I'll tell you why. I think Bill Belichick and his coaching staff over the years have been incredible. But I think one thing all coaches have to realize, all coaches, I don't give a fuck how good a coach you are. If you don't have the talent and the personnel, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. You can't coach players up. I don't think so. I don't think you can coach players up. I think if you have the talent and you have the personnel, your coaching schemes can make decent average players better and great players legendary.
Yeah.
We've seen that over and over in Bill Belichick's scheme. But a great player like Tom can go play for a coach that's decent and have the right talent around him and still succeed.
Yeah.
That's why I think that, but I can't sit here and act like Bill Belichick is garbage. No.
Garbage juice. Garbage juice.
Nah.
He has a losing record without Tom Brady in his career. Losing record without Tom Brady. He had one season with the Patriots where Tom was injured, and I think they did well. I think they had Matt Castle, and they won 10 games. Matt Castle. Yeah, I think they won 10 games, but I don't even think they made the playoffs. So
they made the playoffs that year.
I don't think they did. I think they had a good record, but I don't think they made the playoffs.
But I know because Matt ended up winning. I think Matt went and signed with the Chiefs. Didn't he get a big contract with the Chiefs after that?
Not sure where exactly he went, but
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, look it up. But I don't think they made the playoffs without him. He comes in, he changes the fucking game, he changes the mood, he changes absolutely everything. Belichick has, a past MVP. It's not like Cam Newton was a bum. Like, yes, he's obviously different than what he used to be, but this is not like a trash quarterback. This is a guy who was at one point the MVP of the league, and they can't even go to the playoffs. Come on, bro. This guy don't have it.
Yeah, they won 4 games. But they were terrible. That's one of the reasons,
bro,
that Brady even left to begin with, because he was like, they're not putting no personnel around me.
I guess it is what it is, but the thing is that we had no problem removing all the credit. Maybe not you and me, but some people had no problem removing all the credit from Tom, calling Tom a system quarterback. Well, you know what? I think Belichick is a system coach, and that system requires Tom fucking Brady. And when you don't have Tom fucking Brady, you don't have a system that works for Belichick. So I'm sorry.
Tom Brady is a GOAT. Like Tom Brady, and I put this on Instagram, and I just posed the question. I don't know what the answer to it is. I think that with the degree of difficulty of football, Tom Brady's age, he's 42, 43 years old, going to his 10th Super Bowl, bro, he's got to be considered the greatest athlete of all time.
I don't even think it's questionable, dude.
I don't see how you can question it. And I know people like to say things like LeBron can jump and do. I'm talking about, he's 43. Let fucking Aaron Donald hit you at 43. Let Aaron Donald tackle the average 43-year-old, and let's see if they just get up for another down.
I slipped yesterday and I hit my shin, and I don't think I'm going to walk the same for the rest of my life. That's what it feels like.
See what I'm saying?
I'm 37 years old. If I bang things the wrong way, literally, if I sit in a car in a position for too long, I'm going to be like, oh, this is weeks of recovery. I'm never going to physically recover from this drive that took 3 hours. The fact that he's getting hit by Aaron Donald, not Sam Donald, you could take that hit, but Aaron Donald.
I work out every day. Sometimes I walk up some steps.
You're like,
and just be like, God damn.
Yeah.
How many more steps to go?
You start getting upset at your wife. You're like, babe, you make these steps higher? What we?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's 43 years old.
Yeah.
And he's going to his 10th Super Bowl. Yo, you know how Schultz, 10 Super Bowls.
It's unbelievable. 10.
People compare, and listen, and no disrespect to LeBron, salute to LeBron. What LeBron has accomplished is great. Going to 10 NBA finals is a feat. Going to 10 Super Bowls is virtually unrealistic.
It's
We've
harder.
never seen that.
LeBron is putting himself in Tom Brady's category, right? Like LeBron has been posting shit saying like, you know, me and Tom Brady are doing things. It doesn't matter. We're going to be in this game as long as our bodies hold up, blah, 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 blah. He's speaking about himself with Tom Brady. Tom Brady doesn't speak about himself with LeBron. LeBron is leeching off of Tom's goatness. Tom knows where he is, and he's not going, yeah, me and LeBron are the same. He's like, are you out of your fucking mind? That's disrespectful to say that me and LeBron are the same. The guy got half as many rings as me. It would be an insult. It would be an insult if somebody said, oh, yeah, Tom Brady is the LeBron of football. That's insulting.
I don't even think it's about the ring count, man. I just think, like, the degree of football and the degree of NFL, American football, it's just harder. Like, it doesn't happen. Like, that's why I don't even know and listen, I don't know who's going to win the Super Bowl. I know it's going to be tough for the Chiefs to win.
Yeah.
And the only reason it's going to be tough for the Chiefs to win because NFL teams don't repeat like that. The last team that repeated back-to-back was the goddamn New England Patriots, led by the motherfucking GOAT. You know what I mean? Like, it's just different. He went to 10 Super Bowls, 9 with one team, 1 with a new team. The degree of difficulty is just different, bro. I can't explain it. Like, I'd much rather go out there and get posted up by fucking, Joel Embiid than fucking get hit by Aaron Donald, bro.
Oh,
that's all I can tell you.
Without a doubt. I mean, when you even think about the salary cap limitations in football, right, compared to basketball, it just puts a whole new level of respect on what Tom Brady has accomplished. Because think about it. In football, you are constantly managing that salary cap, right? And every player that you develop on your team that gets good enough, you cannot afford. You cannot physically afford it. I wonder, is the salary cap for basketball more than the salary cap for football? I'm pretty sure it is. Does anybody know that?
It should be. I'm almost positive it is.
But think about that,
right? How else do you afford 3 max players on a team?
But think about that.
Gotta be.
In football, you have 53 players to pay. In basketball, you have 13. Any of those 53 players could end up being superstars, and you got to let them fucking go. It's amazing what they were able to do, what he was able to do, and the sacrifices that he made. He was the best player in football, and he was taking pay cuts to keep the team together. You're not going to find that. Let's see if Patrick Mahomes, who just signed that huge deal, let's see if he wants to play for pennies on the dollar just to win a Super Bowl. Let's see how bad he wants to win.
Yeah, I would actually say that this has probably been Bill Belichick's worst football decision, letting Brady go.
Bro, he tried to let Brady go before for Jimmy Garoppolo. Do you remember that? He tried to trade Brady to San Francisco, I'm pretty sure, and then he was going to have Jimmy Garoppolo be the fucking QB1 for the Patriots. It's mind-boggling. And then Brady had to go to Bob Kraft to talk some fucking sense into Belichick, and that's what soured their relationship. But it's unbelievable. This Belichick is an idiot. Completely overrated.
Stop, man.
He's an idiot.
Y'all stop.
He's completely overrated.
Not.
He's the most overrated coach in the history of sports. In the history of sports.
You know what this means?
What's that?
This means that the New England Patriots will win the Super Bowl next year. Whenever Andrew goes this hard, we saw it with Netflix, we saw it with New York City, and New England Patriots will win the Super Bowl next year.
Charlamagne, if you want to catch fish, what do you got to do?
Stir up the water,
Let's
baby.
go, baby. Let's fucking go. All right.
Listen,
Yo, can I say something else while we're talking about that?
of course.
All right. People that got $100 million in the bank ain't shit. They suck. And they're really bad. And that's whack to have. So fuck all of y'all.
You would never want to have that kind of
Who
money.
would want that? Who would want that type of responsibility to have $100 million cash in the bank, baby?
Oh, you getting that though? That's a given. That's a given. I saw Russell Peters' house yesterday. I saw Lunel at Russell Peters' house
shout
yesterday,
to Russ,
and
man.
I said that's gonna be Schultzy.
Let's go.
I said that to myself yesterday. I did. I said that to myself yesterday because he
God
got
bless
an
you.
amazing house, and it's just
Yeah.
all off touring stand up.
Were you
all
in
off
LA?
stand up. No. Come on, man. I got Instagram. What you mean? I was in LA.
Yo, you said it like
I
you were
wasn't supposed to be
at
in
a
LA
super
next.
spreader event.
No, I was supposed to be in LA next week, but I'm like, man, that's the difficult part, right? Like, I'm the guy that would fly to LA and fly right back
The
if I had
same
something
day.
to do.
You do the same day.
Same day. Now they're like, hey, you got to fly in Monday, test for COVID. We don't tape till Wednesday. I'm like, nope.
Hey,
Zoom.
bruh. Hey, bruh.
Zoom, 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 and a boom, boom.
Hey, bruh. You know where they don't do that?
Florida.
The free state of Florida, bro. Come be free, bro.
Florida don't
This
give
is
a fuck.
America. It's about freedom, dog. Come be free, man. You come down here for a month. I'm driving on the I-95 and I look up. I'm driving on I-95 in Miami and I look up and I see a giant billboard on I-95 in Miami. And you know who's on that billboard?
Who?
DJ Envy, Angela Yee, and Charlamagne the
And
God.
Charlamagne. No, we on in Miami. We on
I'm just saying,
1025
you're
to beat
already
Miami.
here. You come, you spend a month, we hang out, we do some pods, you bring the family down. I mean, what
We
is there to lose?
I love Miami. Salute to Miami. That's one of my favorite places to broadcast from. I love the iHeart facilities there. My dude Logic is down there. DJ 33 and the Third. He's the program director at 1025 to beat. And I love the restaurant Finger Licking. Finger Licking, man. Salute to my guy E-Class. Have you been to the Licking? You got to go to the Licking, bro.
Nah, bro. I'm going to go. I'm going to pull up to the finger licking, bro.
Go to the one in the hood. Go to the one in Little Haiti. That's the original spot.
I'm not going to Little Haiti or Big Haiti. I'm staying But, ça passe, you know.
Sac passe. Send Alex in. Send Alex
I'ma
in with some
send Al.
jean shorts.
I'm
Send Alex in there with some jean shorts
And a machete.
a tank top, a loose tank top.
Yeah.
It's
And have him go
over.
in there and say, Sac passe, it's on, baby.
What do I gotta order, Charlotte?
Oh, the menu is crazy. The menu at the Licking is crazy because they got like everything they got fried, they got grilled. Literally. So
Yeah.
everything they have fried, they have grilled. Like I couldn't even tell you what to order because I order different stuff every time I go there. I love the seafood rice, the lobster, the shrimp. Oh man, I don't even want to talk about it because I might come down there next weekend while you. I might come down there. Hey,
You see him planting the seeds? I love the station director. I love the guy who parks the cars over there, 103 to 1.5 to beat. They're all great people.
no. I
Son,
might come down there
on.
this weekend for real because it's Valentine's weekend. I might come slide down with the wife. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about. Bro, if this is a no-brainer. We have to do this. You come down. I think you check it out and then you come down for a month. We're down here for at least 3 months, but then you look at the studio and it's like, we might be down here for longer than that. Sorry, Alex Media. But it is what it is. I think that we'll like this lifestyle. And then when we force out these fucking cucks that are running shit in New York, okay? These piece of shit politicians that don't care about the hardworking people of New York City that are trying to earn an honest living. When we force them the fuck out, then we go back and we take over our city.
Yeah. Now I
Simple
might
as
for real. I'm
that.
gonna come down there, bring some fucking blue chew. You know what I mean? Some tequila.
Let's go,
You know what I'm
dude.
saying?
Let's go,
You know,
bro.
This episode of Brilliant Idiots is sponsored by Blue Chew.
Okay.
Okay. You can increase your performance and get that extra confidence in bed. All right. Listen up. BlueChew.com. That's blue like the color blue. All right, Blue Chew brings you the first chewable with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. You could take them anytime, day or night, even on a full stomach, so you could be ready whenever an opportunity arises. If you could benefit from more confidence where it counts, Blue Chew is the fast and easy way to enhance your performance. Blue Chew is prescribed online by licensed physicians, so you don't have to go to the doctor or wait in line. It's even cheaper than a pharmacy, and they prepare and ship it right to you in a discreet package, all right? They're made in the USA, and since Blue Chew prepares and ships direct, they're cheaper than a pharmacy, no awkwardness, and you don't have to leave the house. Right now, we've got a special deal for our listeners. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first shipment free when you use our special promo code IDIOTS, all right? Just pay $5 shipping. Again, that's BLUEChew.com, promo code IDIOTS to try it free. Blue Chew is the better, cheaper choice, and we thank them for sponsoring the podcast. And remember, when you support our sponsors, you help make this podcast possible. So please be sure to use our promo code IDIOTS at BlueChew.com. Can Bloods use Blue Chew?
It's a good question. I've been talking to a lot of Bloods about it, and yeah, the answer is yeah. Yeah, there's a caveat where they're allowed to use the Blue Chew.
Yeah.
100%. It is a good question, though, because maybe we should find some version of Red Chew for them. You know? Maybe.
Or we can tell them that it's actually called Clue Chew. So we call it Blue Chew.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? For them. You know what I mean?
Got you.
That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is...
You want to do the Manscaped?
Yeah, let's do the Manscaped, baby. All right, guys, we're going to take a break for a second. Make sure your dick looks delicious. Yes, you heard me right. Might have been uncomfortable. But the reality is the only thing more uncomfortable than what I just said is having a not very delicious looking dick, okay? That's when your pubic hair is looking all scraggly, sticking out from all directions. Taint looks like a chia pet. We can't have these things happening. It's 2021, and some of us are in the southern states of America, baby. That's right. It's hot and warm and sweaty, and you need to get that gooch clean. So what are you going to do? You're going to use Manscaped, okay? It's very simple. They have all the things you need to get your penis looking perfect in a very quick amount of time. And the time thing is the biggest thing for me. Yeah, you got the Lawnmower 3.0. Get in there, trim it up, nice and beautiful. But the reality is, it's fast. You're in the shower, okay? You're shaving with a regular razor. You're nicking your balls or your penis. You're bleeding out of your dick, which is definitely a place you don't want to be bleeding out of, when you could be doing all this trimming with a perfect, safe trimmer, impossible to cut yourself, and take care of it in 3 minutes, maybe even less. You can have the perfect, delicious looking dick in a quick amount of time. This is a no-brainer. And the way you do it is with Manscaped. Yeah, they got the creams, they got the lotions. They're going to have your balls smelling absolutely amazing. It's going to smell like a Sephora. But the reality is you're going to shave everything down with Manscaped, and you're going to do it with our offer code Andrew. So you go to manscaped.com. You're going to get 20% off your order when you use the offer code Andrew. Manscaped.com, offer code Andrew. Have your dick looking delicious. Now let's get back to the show.
The announcements are a very important part of what we do in church.
You got any church announcements?
Yeah, man, we're back on the road. Well, obviously, check out the new studio. You could see it. Check out Flagrant 2. But also, we're going back on the road. I'm doing stand-up again, man. We're going to start a weekly show out here, I think, in Miami. I'm not exactly sure when. But I like that vibe. I want to get back on stage. I haven't been back on stage in a year. But we're going to be doing some shows coming up, man. We got Salt Lake City. That's March 5th and 6th. That's sold out. We got Columbus, Ohio. I think that's almost sold out. The following weekend, we have, let me tell you a bunch of these dates real quick. But let's see. Then we got Nashville, Tennessee. That's the 26th and 27th of March. Make sure you get that. Then we got Atlanta, Georgia, baby, April 2nd and 3rd.
ATL.
Raleigh, North Carolina, the 9th and the 10th of April. We got West Palm Beach, Florida, the 23rd and 24th. And we got a bunch more shows coming up. We're locking those dates in right now. Go to theandrewschultz.com for tickets. We're going to post all those shows. And you could also go directly to those clubs. Get them before they're gone. These tickets are going fast, man. Shit is different right now. But thank y'all so much for the support. What about you, Charlotte? You got some church announcements?
I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been pre-ordering Tamika Mallory's upcoming book, State of Emergency. How to Win in the Country We Built. It'll be out May 11th via Black Privilege, Simon & Schuster, Atria Publishing. Yeah, a lot of people have been pre-ordering so far. So salute to everybody that's been doing that. Thank you. And salute to everybody that's been listening to the Black Effect Podcast Network, man. We launched Just Hilarious. Just Hilarious is doing great. She's on her 3rd episode. The We Talk Back podcast with my girls, AJ and Tam Bam from South Carolina. They're doing great. Glasses Malone, No Ceilings is out. Of course, Ebony K. Williams holding court, but we got a bunch of podcasts on the Black Effect Podcast Network. So make sure you go check that out wherever you listen to podcasts. And I'll be making an announcement about one of my first Audible releases real soon.
Ooh,
real soon. Yeah. Real
Can
soon.
we get?
I had a project that I was doing with Audible prior to me and Kevin's situation actually being announced. So this isn't a project that's off the company me and Kevin have with Audible. This is a project that I was working on prior.
Right.
That I actually wanted it to be out last year during election time, but we didn't get it done in fast. But it's done and ready to go. So I'll be making that announcement.
Can you give us a little hint as far as what it's about, or do you want to just keep that?
I don't want to step. I don't want to step on. I don't want to step on the Audible marketing rollout promo machine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just know I'll be making that announcement real soon.
I do have an announcement. 2 announcements.
What you got?
One, we got, if all you guys out there in New York City, if you're looking for a podcast studio, Alex's podcast studio, Alex and Wheezy's podcast studio, Whole
Big
Honky,
Wheezy.
I think it's called Whole Honky Productions.
Shut up, son.
Whole Honky Productions is up and running.
Two half of honkies make a whole productions.
I am not white. Stop it.
Half Honky Productions. No, WTF Media Studios is up and running, man. So you guys can go check that out if you're looking to get into podcasting. You need a studio for your podcast, your Zooms, photography, all that kind of stuff. So make sure you check them out. They're on Instagram, WTF Media Studios. The website is the same. Go check that out. And then also, I got to say, I got to shout out Kevin Hart for doing the right thing, man. Kev did the right thing, bro.
He did. Let's
think
talk
that's
about
cool.
that. It's a good deep dive. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, he did the right thing. He did what creative should do.
Tell people what happened, though, in case they don't know.
Oh, so basically, Kev announced a new show where he's talking to comics about like what makes them comics and I guess their jokes and that kind of stuff. And he called it Inside Jokes. And he's launching this with Sirius XM, right? And I saw the rollout and I was like, yo, I have a show called Inside Jokes where I'm sitting down with other comics and then we're working out these horrible jokes that we have and trying to make them a little bit more palatable or easy. And I'm like, bro, you couldn't change the name just with smiley faces on the thing. And I tweeted it and then some people, then I tweeted some other stuff as well. And I wasn't really angry because I understand how this kind of machine works. But at the same time, I was like, yo, you're a comic too. You're not just like some suit. You're a comic. You should know that this is what we do and all we have are creative ideas and it's very easy for people just to take them and run them. And so basically Kev heard about it and he said he sent a video basically apologizing. He posted it on his Instagram and he's like, yo, that's my bad. There's a show that already exists called Inside Jokes with Andrew Schultz. It's got millions of views. And so we're not going to continue to call it Inside Jokes. We are going to change the name. And a lot of people don't realize that changing a name isn't just flipping a switch. Like you have a promo rollout and he's done all these pre-reads, pre-recorded reads for Sirius XM. And there's a lot of work that goes into this. So for him basically saying we need to change this because another creative has already done that, it means a lot. And he's big enough where he doesn't have to. He could just bully it through. So I think he sets an example as something that creative should do and how we should treat each other. And I accept his apology, and I think that that's a stand-up move, man. And that was really cool. And also, season 3 of Inside Jokes coming soon.
Let me elaborate on that because it's a lesson to be learned in all of this. You know what I mean? And it's not even about Kev, because I know people will be like, "Oh, Charlamagne's biased when it comes to Kev." It's like Kevin Hart is a great human being.
Yep.
Like he's a genuinely good human. I base how humans are on how they treat people that can't do anything for them.
Mm.
Like you said, if Kev wanted to, he could have bullied that whole situation.
Easily.
I'm so serious might have trademarked that shit, all of it. You know what I mean? But just out of the integrity of being a comic, integrity, and knowing that the worst thing you could do as a comic is to steal from another comic, Kev was like, nope, we're going to change the name. That right there is respect. But I want to speak to the fact of just having the kind of integrity that makes you say to yourself, this ain't about me. This ain't about my ego. This ain't about me having to humble myself. I'm just doing what's right.
That's it.
Why is it so hard for motherfuckers to do what's right?
Bro, it's
like really?
Yeah.
Like, why is it difficult? It should not be difficult to do what's right.
Yeah.
I don't care what you see about a person on social media. I don't even care what your opinion about a person is, right? As long as that person is absolutely doing what's right.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
And he's doing what's right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And everybody should just do what's right. That's really the moral of the story and what I'm trying to say. That just do what's right.
Yeah. Usually it's,
why is it so difficult?
People see a dollar sign ahead of them, and then they have tunnel vision for that dollar sign, so they can't see the people that they might be hurting along the way. But Kev is in this situation where he's got plenty of dollar signs, and he's able to. And this is not to say that if he didn't, he wouldn't. But I'm saying maybe he's able to sit back and go, "I need to do what's right, and no check is gonna change my morality or any of these other things." And for the record, I don't think that he knowingly took the show. I honestly think that.
No, he didn't.
No, I don't. I really don't. I'm not accusing him of that either. What I am saying is that there are people on his team that are coming up with these names that should be doing their fucking Googles, because you're representing somebody who has a reputation, that you need to uphold. You know what I'm saying? So if Alex Media or Mark or any of Akash or any of my guys are pitching me an idea, I'm going to assume that they vetted that idea first, because if I'm putting my name on it, I could look crazy. So when you're I'm saying when you're a creative and you're a business owner, and when you own multiple business like Kev does, and you got your hand in, so many different pots, yeah, you are trusting on your team a lot more than you probably did when you was on your come up. Right.
And that's, you have to.
Right.
You know what I mean? You have to stay mentally healthy, to stay emotionally healthy, just to be able to just live your life and stay in a good headspace to create. You're going to have to trust in your team. And you're right. I'm sure there were people on his team who saw that, thought it was a great idea, and thought they could get that off. They try, you know what I'm saying? You go to Kev, and you're trying to win favor with the boss, and you're like, look at this great idea. And it is a great idea. It's already worked. we know it's a great idea.
There's proof.
Andrew, man, we saw it. The proof is in the pudding. There's a proof of concept already on YouTube, right? So Kev ran with it, as he should have, because it's a good idea. But then when he realized it was somebody else's idea before they brought it to him, you got to do what's right. And I've never seen Kev not do what's right. Every time, this is not just in front of the camera, off the camera, Kev always does what's right.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Nah, I fucks with Kev, man. I fucks with Kev. That was a cool thing to do. Very, very cool thing to do.
And that's why I can't wait for y'all to see what see the many things that me and Kevin have cooked up with Audible.
I'm excited,
man.
It's
audio scripted content.
I think it's great.
I'm about to say who.
What? You saw a little.
I was looking by you. I was like, who's that with that nice little ass?
You see, Mark? Yeah, I'm gonna show you who he is. Come here. You like
I know
this
now.
thing?
I saw when he turned to the side.
You like that little thing right there? Hey, hold on. You like that little? Hey, you can have all this. You can have all this down in Miami, Charlotte.
Listen, all I saw was capri pants, a little fatty, and a bun. I'm like, oh shit, they in Miami wilding.
Hey, bro, the finer things in life. We didn't know he was packing all that. You know what I'm saying? It took a trip down to Miami to be like, okay, Mark, I see you with the thumper.
I see Mark. Mark, I see you. I see you, Mark. Miami looks good on you, Mark. Oh, listen. Also, you know what I want to talk about? Because we talk about, shit that we just see on the internet.
Yeah.
Salute to Lil Uzi. You know I love Lil Uzi. I call Lil Uzi a sassy savage.
Yes.
But I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all believe that Lil Uzi got a $24 million diamond
You're crazy.
engraved in his head,
You're crazy.
if y'all think that Lil Uzi went and got a fucking infinity stone that's $24 million engraved in his head like he's Vision, you're out of your fucking mind.
People just believe anything, right? He got that shit at Claire's.
I don't know where he got it from. I just can't believe people actually believe that that's a $24 million diamond. Like, and listen, by the way, social media really is like Wanda off goddamn WandaVision. They really is Scarlet Witch because you can create your own reality.
Yeah, facts.
Because that's what's happening now. I love Lil Uzi. I really do like Lil Uzi. I like him as a talent. I like him as a person. I don't know him personally, but I like what I see.
Right.
That's not a $24 million diamond. Y'all need to stop running with that goddamn lie. That's like when you used to see people in the strip club throw 10,000 and then the headline would be, they threw 100,000 last night in the club.
Yeah.
It's like, stop, man. Stop.
But what do you think it is?
You know what? What do you mean?
Like, what do you think the diamond is? Do you think it's a diamond at all? Do you think it's like fake diamond? Do you think it's what are they called? Crystal or whatever those things? Swarovski?
I don't know. I don't even know how many carats or anything it is. I haven't researched it. I just know when I saw the headline that says Lil Uzi got a $24 million diamond in his head. Let me tell you something. If Lil Uzi got a $24 million diamond in his head, you thought Thanos wanted to snatch that shit out of goddamn Vision's head at the end of fucking Infinity War. You let these motherfuckers don't get their goddamn stimulus checks and shit keep going the way that it's going. Uzi ain't gonna be able to just walk around. And that's but my point with all of that is that's dangerous to say.
Yeah.
Why would you tell people that?
Yeah.
You got a $24 million diamond engraved in your head. Why put that kind of target on your back?
On your head.
On your head. Word up.
Yeah, it's a little
That's
bit crazy. But I do like his ability to create news. I admire that. You know, he's cultivated this like interesting, he knows how to stir the pot. Like he's cultivated this interesting, mysterious personality where like when he does something, anything, it seems so like random and obscure that people are drawn to it. And then it becomes part of the news cycle. You know, there's people that try so hard and they do so much to get attention. This thing right here, who knows? He could have took some Elmer's glue and just put a fucking crystal on his forehead, and now he's got the entire, music industry talking about it, or all the blogs talking about it. It's impressive to see his ability to generate interest.
Listen, I think it's dope that you can throw that out there and motherfuckers believe it.
Yeah.
There's some people that if you tell me that motherfucker had a $24 million diamond, the internet immediately be like, get the fuck out of here. He don't got no $24 million. The fact that people believe Lil Uzi could have a $24 million diamond in his head is impressive. It says a lot about what people think about Lil Uzi's net worth.
Yeah. He's got people thinking he has $24 million to pay for that diamond.
He did say he was making payments. He said he was making payments for years. I forgot how many years, but he did say he was making payments for years.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he didn't buy it.
People are saying that though. Did you see the picture of it?
Yeah.
What picture?
Of it, it looks like it is embedded in his head because like it looks like blood stains or something. But he could just put that there too. I'm just
not
saying
it's not embedded. I'm just saying that I know that ain't no $24 million motherfucking diamond.
Oh, so you don't believe that it's not in his head though?
I believe it could be in his head. I mean, I don't know how that works, but I believe they could put it in his head. I just know it's not a $24 million diamond. And you got to give is that Marvel appropriation? That's cultural appropriation, bro. No, for real. Like you're motherfucking appropriating fucking superhero culture.
Yeah,
Uzi,
100%.
You're appropriating android culture. How does Vision feel about that?
His estimated net worth is $16 million.
Estimated net worth is $16 million?
Yeah.
Good for him.
See, that shit don't even add up.
Good for him. He's got great teeth, though. Fantastic teeth.
Man, I love Lil Uzi. I met Lil Uzi. I met Lil Uzi one time in my life, and Lil Uzi said, "What's up? Nigga, what's up?" Yes, he did, man. I was like, I love him. I want him. They need to do a Peter Pan remake and let him be Tinkerbell. I'm not even joking.
That's hilarious. Dude, we got to talk about remakes or casting. We got to talk about how you were cast in the Wendy Williams movie. How do you feel about that? People kept sending me pictures of the person playing you.
How did I feel about it? I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I didn't know that shit was still a trigger for me the way it was.
For what?
Like, I didn't realize that whole situation was still a trigger for me the way that it was.
Really?
Like, I didn't realize that till last week. Yeah, like I was on Breakfast Club and I blurted out, "I'll beat the shit out Kelvin Hunter." You know what I'm saying? Because it's a part of me that really does feel that way, and I'm sick of. To be honest about the casting, I didn't really care about
Say
that
the
shit.
word,
that shit was,
bro.
You know, that shit was funny.
Say
no,
the
but I'm
word.
saying it's like, man,
Say
shut
the
up.
motherfucking word, bro. I'm not playing.
It's
you need
Lifetime.
me to take care of somebody? You need me to take care of somebody?
Knock it
you
off.
say the fucking word, bro. I'm not playing.
See,
Now I'm down here.
But no. Like, I gotta stop you, and the reason I gotta stop you is because the internet's stupid.
Okay.
So the internet's not gonna realize that you're being sarcastic.
I'm not.
You know what I mean? They're retarded.
I'm not being
Knock it off.
sarcastic.
Shut up.
If you need somebody
Shut up,
handled,
man.
yo, if you need
No,
someone
come on.
handled, it's Schultzy. It's Schultzy time.
Listen,
It's Schultzy.
no, you're not.
Look
I'm
at
not,
this, Charlotte. Let
I'm
me
not
show
even-
you what can
I'm-
happen.
No,
Let me show you what can
I'm
happen.
not gonna play
you see
with
this?
this. No.
I missed it. But
Nah,
still,
cut it out.
I'll get it.
Listen,
I almost
here's
cut
the
my
thing.
whole goddamn kneecap off when I did that shit just right now.
Yeah, I didn't care about the casting of it, and the reason I didn't care about the casting because it's Lifetime. That's what Lifetime does. Lifetime is terrible at casting. I don't even know why people give their movie rights to Lifetime. It makes no sense to me, especially people that actually mean a lot to the culture, like a Wendy Williams, a Salt and Pepper, whoever. But I said to myself, I really didn't understand. I know exactly why that shit triggers me so much, but people don't know
Okay.
because I've never told the story. So when people say things like, "Oh, Charlamagne sounds salty whenever he talks about, you know, Kevin," or he sounds salty whenever he talks about Wendy, it's reasoning for that. You know what I mean? That y'all would never have. Well, maybe one day I'll tell y'all, but y'all would never really have any idea as to why, because you didn't live that experience. You
I
didn't
know.
Work. I was with Wendy and Kevin for every day of my life for 3 years. And listen, I got love for Wendy. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie and act like I don't have love for Wendy. I do have love for Wendy. I do feel sorry for Wendy though, because I know Wendy is a very hurt individual, and I know she has a lot of unhealed trauma that she probably will never ever truly, honestly deal with. You know what I mean? But as far as Kelvin, don't rock with that dude in no way, shape, or form. I don't fuck with him. Okay, there's no amount of therapy, sacred purpose coaches, or anything that will make me ever truly fuck with him as a human being. Because I don't understand how somebody can be as blessed as he is. And remember how I was talking about the Kevin Hart,
Yup.
always doing the right thing.
Yup.
You got a guy like Kelvin who always does the wrong thing.
You say the word.
Who always
Say the
shits on
word.
people.
Say the word.
And
bro.
I said it before and I say it again. I judge people based on how they treat people that can't do anything for them. I've watched him treat some people very shitty. And I know that, you know, what, Taylor?
No, I was gonna have a question about it, about how you said
And I
triggered
know,
you.
well, let me finish. And I know he put me on Wendy Williams' show, right? But just because somebody does something good for you doesn't mean that they're good for you. And he's tried to take my head off 1,000,000 motherfucking times over the last 10 years. What is that noise? Why it sound like it's a waterfall all of a sudden?
Yeah, y'all hear that?
That's, I think it's Taylor's mic.
Taylor,
Oh,
mute yourself.
and that was her. And we all know he's
Taylor
tried to
got
take
her
my head
vibrator
off
on.
1,000,000 times over the past decade. You know what I mean? And the last time was just ridiculously egregious because there's no reason for you to feel that way about me.
I think that it's possible, and again, I haven't seen it, right? I'm only seeing like clips, but maybe it's possible that in order for Wendy to express how awful her life was with this guy, she needs to build him up into this East Coast Suge supervillain type, right? Because then she looks like even more of a victim under the clutches of this evil human being. But if he was this like pathetic kind of scared dude, as you're describing him, then she doesn't look as big of a victim. Is that possible?
Well, no, that's not true. And the reason that's not true is because just because you pussy with guys don't mean you're not tough with your woman.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you pussy with guys don't mean that you're not tough with chicks. You know?
Yeah. No,
Like,
that's
you
a
know,
good.
like you can be mentally, emotionally, verbally, physically abusive with a woman. You just don't keep that same energy.
Oftentimes, those dudes that are pussies with guys take that out on people that they know that they can control.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So yes,
fuck.
you'll yell and scream. You'll yell and scream at radio stations with radio executives. You'll yell and scream at TV studios with TV executives. You'll yell and scream, you know what I mean, with women. But you ain't going to do that with no dude.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just the truth to the matter. But
Charlotte, did it bother you that in the movie that it depicted him as a better looking guy? Not better looking, but as in like he was nicer than how you're telling the story?
nah, because that was a part of him. To act like he didn't hold Wendy down would be a total lie. I would never lie on him. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I don't have to do. Like, that's what he has to do. He has to lie on me to try to make me look like something that I'm not. But I don't have to lie on him. He can lie on me. I'll just tell the truth about him. So yes, the truth is, of course, he used to hold Wendy down. That was Wendy's husband. To act like he did not hold Wendy down would be a lie. But once again, just because somebody's doing something good for you doesn't mean that they're good for you. Because they can be holding you down in one aspect because they have a vested interest in the business because they're your manager. But they can also be the cause of most of your insecurities. They can also be abusing the fuck out of you.
No,
You
but
know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, were you not upset, but like, was it a little triggering? Because when we were talking about it on the Breakfast Club, and they're like, "Oh, you know, he didn't seem like such a bad guy and everything else." Does it bother you that other people are not seeing him in the light that you're seeing?
No, because they didn't live that experience with me. Once again, I lived with them. I worked with them and I lived with them off and on, but I was with them every day of my life for damn near 3 years. They didn't see what I saw. There's only a couple people who can vouch for the things that I've seen, like Nicole Spence. You know what I'm saying? My homegirl, salute to Nicole, who works at the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network. You know what I mean? That's our talent coordinator at the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network. But like Nicole is somebody who has witnessed what I've witnessed and seen what I've seen. You know, there's really not too many other people that had the relationship that I had with them other than Nicole, at least for that 3-year run that I was there. So no, I'm not mad at that. It's just that people don't know. It's a fucking movie. That's just one side of the story. And that side they showed, yeah, that he did used to hold Wendy down. It's no lie about that. But other than that, he's a sucker who triggers me. And you know how you know he's triggered me? Because I've been talking about him for the past 10 to fucking 15 minutes. This shit triggers me. I'm not going to sit here and act like it doesn't. All right? That's just something that I'm going to always have to constantly work at and constantly let go. I'm going to have to constantly free myself of that sucker ass motherfucker.
So does it bother you that
totally honest.
saying even the name Kevin then? Because we're saying Kevin Hart.
That's not his name. His name is Kelvin.
And
Kelvin. The name Kelvin triggers me, not Kevin. Kevin doesn't trigger me. Kelvin triggers me. And it probably will. And to be honest with you, it probably will continue to trigger me until I decide to, you know, finally like tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I like that. Let's do that.
Other than that, I like sitting back and, you know, letting him suffer because I know my success kills him.
Yeah. Can we tell the whole truth?
That's why he's tried to stop it.
But
nah, not yet. Why would I do that when I can get paid for it?
All right, well, let's get paid for it. Well, you get paid for it. I just want to be there for the massacre. I'm just like...
That shit worth money.
I'm literally like Heath Ledger in Batman in this whole situation. Like, I just want to burn
That's
the
why you got the Joker
money
behind you?
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, dude. No big deal. Subtle. But I just want to walk out of the hospital and to see the whole thing burn to the ground. You know, let's do it. Let's
but here's the thing, and I want people to remember this, man.
Yeah.
There's really nothing you have to do because everybody in life gets what they deserve, good or bad. I need people to understand that.
Okay.
In life, you get what you deserve, good or bad. He tried to take my head off.
And
his life went to shit. And I'm not saying that's because of me. I'm just saying that's the way he's historically treated people. That's why I always tell you, anytime you want to see how somebody's eventually going to treat you, watch how they treat other people. What he did to me is what he's always done to people.
Mm.
And that's why, ultimately, shit caught up with him.
That's a good point. It's like
simple as that.
Yeah, you exist in your karma. Eventually, it's going to catch up to you, and you're going to have to deal with the wrath of the decisions you've made throughout your life.
Good or bad. I don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck what you see. I don't give a fuck what kind of car you see a person driving.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what kind of money you see a person's making. You cannot escape your own fucking karma.
That's a great point. That's what I always tell Alex. Like, he wouldn't be in this situation if he didn't lie to me about building a studio. You know, if he literally was just honest about me, he would know that he's moving to Miami months ago.
I like that you bring me up.
Very true.
I'm always reminding you to be positive when sometimes you get on your little diva moment, because I know it's going to come back around.
Yeah, about that. Sometimes people need to suffer, Charlamagne. And I like to be the person that introduces them to the suffering. I'm not going to lie. I like that. If it's war forever.
Hey,
or until you're gone.
Positive,
hey, man.
Positive.
Honestly,
Not me.
if it's war, now this is how I think about it. If it's war until I surpass you. And then once I surpass you, you don't even exist anymore. If anything, I have empathy. I feel bad for you. But until then, you trying to put your foot on my fucking neck? Whew, we're going to battle, my friend.
Bro,
and I will come out victorious.
Listen, I'm Psalm 23:5 with it. God prepared the table before me in the presence of my enemies.
Man, I got to read
You know what
the
I'm saying?
Bible,
Like, that's
bro.
the best
So many
thing.
bars in that shit.
That's the best thing. Listen, you said all the bars and that shit.
Yeah, like you could just say some Bible shit for every situation and you sound smart, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what everybody does. Psalm 32:46, you know what I mean? Sometimes the water has to trickle before you can drink it out of the lake or whatever. And then you just sound so smart and aware of your surroundings. I need to read the fucking Bible.
When I'm gonna put a button on it just by saying, yeah, the dude Kelvin Hunter definitely does trigger me, but nobody can tell me how to feel about that situation because you didn't live it. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's just something I gotta deal with. That's just an unhealed trauma that I gotta deal with. And that's the other thing too. We talk about forgiveness, right?
Yes.
There's no such thing as one-time forgiveness. Like that shit sounds good. Oh, I forgive this person. No, you're constantly letting something go that traumatized you. You understand what I'm saying? Like if something's bothering you or something fucks with you, you may let it go for the moment. But there's going to be other moments that something's going to happen that's going to trigger all of those same emotions and you got to let that shit go again. You know what I mean?
It's almost like addiction. You know what I mean? It's like you're battling alcohol addiction every single day. When you decide to be sober, every single day you got to decide to be sober. And there are going to be things that you see that make you want to drink and you got to decide not to drink. And the same thing, I guess, works with trauma is what you're saying. It's like there are going to be little things that make you go, oh, man, fuck that dude. And you got to check that shit constantly.
Right. You got to check it constantly because I swear, bro, I am Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I
now we're
take
talking.
it personal.
Now we're talking, bro. Stop it with
now
that.
it's
You're so
fucking
woke
personal.
and progressive shit. Let's grab a machete and you go like this and you go back and forth. I took it personal. I took that personal. Hold on. Me take it personal.
You gotta bust.
Me take it
You gotta bust
personal.
their ass with success.
Huh?
You gotta bust their ass with success, show.
Exactly. That's the way to do
Bust
it.
their ass with success.
We out here
Bust their ass with success.
You know, snorting
Come on,
lines
man.
with that fresh, crispy $100 bill. We out here in Miami.
Come on, man. I'm a New York Times bestselling author. I'm a radio Hall of Famer. I'm a nationally syndicated radio personality.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I'm just saying.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? I followed the paths of greats like Wendy Williams, like Howard Stern. You know what I mean? Like, you know, those are the paths that I followed. So, you know. I think him. I'm almost positive him seeing me be successful drives him crazy.
Yup. And tell him 7 3/4 in the winter. 8 in the summer.
You want to talk dicks?
You know what I'm saying?
You want to talk dicks?
Say what?
Matter of fact, let's pay some bills. Dick talk. Listen, let's pay some bills. Let's pay some bills. I'm gonna take a piss and I want to come back and I want to talk about dicks because this also is what I be talking about when it comes to social media and the illusions that exist and how we fall for any fucking thing. All right, let me stop and pay some bills. Okay. I need some of this shit right now, matter of fact. Cushy Dream CBD. 2020 was a rough year. and a hard time to keep your head in a good place. That's why our friends at Cushy Dreams have been able to help. Okay, Cushy Dreams specializes in high quality smokable CBD, and CBD has been shown to help with anxiety, depression, even pain relief, fighting inflammation, and more. Cushy Dreams extraordinary CBD rich hemp flower comes in 1/8 ounce cans and pre-rolled joints. It is cannabis that ships discreetly to you directly to all 50 states. They offer specific indica and sativa strains that deliver desired effects. Relax, create, hustle. What I need right now, some peace. Okay? This fucking Kelvin Hunter guy got me triggered. Energy and dream. All right? How does it look and taste? Okay? Tastes great. You know what I mean? It's smooth. It's cool. It's relaxing. You know what I mean? It makes you feel great. I don't know why Andrew ain't sitting down in Miami right now with a joint full of Cushy Dreams. You know what I mean? Sitting by the pool, enjoying his life. All right, Cushy Dreams has a great new flower that just arrived too. Thanks to a fresh harvest, they have apes of their best indoor indicas and sativas with their ultra premium line. As always, they have 4-gram pre-rolls. What's new is 5 packs of half-gram pre-rolls. We know you're sick of carts, vapes, gummies, and want to smoke your CBD. Enjoy all of the health benefits of CBD without getting high. Okay? Contains under 0.3% THC. Go to cushydreams.com, Kushy. At checkout, use promo code IDIOTS for 20% off your next order. First, second, etc. All right, free shipping on orders over $20. Smoke your CBD with promo code IDIOTS for 20% off today. Cushy Dreams, smoke your CBD. Now let's get back to the show. Now, we left off at dicks, right?
Let's talk about dicks. It's been a while.
Let's talk dicks. It's been a while since we've had some good old-fashioned dick talk. And I don't mind some dick talk. The only thing I have a problem with is this. Trey Songs was trending yesterday on Twitter. Everybody talking about this Trey Songs sex tape that came out.
That's good timing.
How big Trey Songs is, right? It's penis size. My thing is this, and I told Taylor this earlier.
I'm Googling.
How y'all know that's Trey
right
Songs?
now. As we're talking, I'm Googling.
They are comparing the tats. If you saw the video, you could see
What tats?
the tats that he has on his arm. What do you mean?
What tats does he have on his arm? I didn't see his arm. I
it's a video.
I saw a woman in a big ass third leg. That's what I saw. I didn't see no arms.
You see his arm. He's holding her head down, or at least touching.
I didn't see that. So listen, we record this on Wednesday. So if it comes out, that it actually was Trey Songs, great. I'm wrong. I just be wanting to know, how do y'all come to these conclusions about people?
Yeah.
Like, how did this turn into that's Trey Songz' dick?
You would
'Cause
not
we've
be
seen
thinking
this
about that if
before.
it was a small dick, Charlotte. I feel like you got getting jealous. And if someone's like, "Oh, Trey got a small dick," you wouldn't be like, "Oh."
No, I would say the same thing. I would be like, how do y'all know that's Trey Songz? I would say the same thing. I'd be like, how do y'all know that's Trey Songz? I just don't know how people come to these conclusions. I thought Trey Songz' face was in the video. I thought he was on there going, yeah, something. I'm just like, how the fuck y'all know that was Trigger?
I didn't think it was him at first because his dick's darker than his skin, but
Wait a
Back
minute.
to,
So how
my
big
brother.
are we talking as far as his dick goes? I mean, I have the
it's
iPhone
a nice
Plus.
fat size.
Hold on. Trey Songs.
I didn't get jealous.
Penis.
It didn't trigger me. I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I'm not even joking. It didn't,
Like that.
big dicks usually trigger me. You know what I mean? I didn't get triggered. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I mean, hey, I didn't get triggered by it. So I don't know.
But where is the pee-pee?
Send Andrew a video.
Can you send me a picture? Is it hard or soft?
It's hard. He's getting his dick sucked.
Wait, hold on now. What? He's getting his dick sucked, so do you even see most of the dick?
Yes, but she doesn't suck it right.
Oh, she doesn't suck it right. Well, if it's as big
What are you
as
talking
you're
about?
saying,
Whoa. What do you mean she didn't suck it right?
well, let's see before we judge Taylor's reaction.
It was
Maybe
a
we'll
clip.
also feel. Was she?
It was a clip version of it, so we didn't see the.
Just
extent
send
of
me
how
the
well she
image,
sucked
and
the
I'll
dick.
tell you whether she was sucking it
sent
right
it.
or not. If she's gnawing on the side of it like it's
Because
some
Andrew
Mexican
knows.
porn.
If anybody knows how to suck a dick, it's Andrew.
I know. Hold on now. Wait a minute. I know how dicks should get sucked. I don't know how to suck them, but I know how they should.
That's not
get
how you
sucked.
said it.
You damn near put some words in my mouth, Charlamagne. As long as you're not putting something else in my mouth, I think we'll be okay.
Oh man, hold on.
Hey man, I might try you now. You told me that you know how to do it. You like, let me see. And you said it with conviction too. You said it like you was not leaving New York. You said it like you would not leave in New York, and New York is not dead. You said it with conviction. All right. Taylor, did you send it? I know you got to save
Send me a YouTube video. It's already blocked.
You know who sent it to me? Trav sent it to me.
Hey, Taylor,
Oh my God.
you sent me a YouTube video. It's already blocked.
No, I just sent you again, Andrew. It's on Twitter.
All right, let me see this fucking dang-a-lang we got going on right here. Holy shit.
Let me get this. I need to get this goddamn play-by-play. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Schultz.
I mean,
What do you think, Schultz?
honestly,
Okay, let's just say if it's 4th in inches, how many inches is it?
oh my God. I
To
think
get
we
the
got to
first
do this
down.
one in metric. This is about a meter, bro.
No, you haven't.
Dude.
Okay, so if you like that one, Andrew, you'll definitely like this one.
You know what this is? Oh my God. Let me put it this way. Wow, that's big enough where you probably wouldn't go for it on 4th down.
You got a punt?
Yeah, I think you got to punt that one right there, bro.
Yo, that would be funny as hell if women saw you and be like, whoa, I'm punting.
I'm punting. It's not 4th and inches.
There's some inches I'll go for it, but nope,
But
I'm
not
punting.
this one. Bring out the
Look at the
special
other video.
teams for this, dick. You need special teams for this one, Charlamagne. Trey Songs got special teams, dick.
So let's look at the
my
other video I
God.
sent you.
Oh my
But
God.
it is a very purple color. He looks like Thanos. This is what Thanos' dang-a-lang definitely looks like, 100%.
Be careful with that though, Andrew. Delete that out of your phone.
Why?
I was listening to because I saw somebody called into the Breakfast Club this morning and they thought they man was gay because they said he had a bunch of videos of people's dicks in his phone.
Right. Well, I just took a video on Instagram with me and my male friend in a Mini Cooper today with the top down. So I'm gay.
I'm gonna tell you something. This is a fact. Whoever's dick that is in that video, I don't know if it's Trey Songs, his dick is bigger than a Mini Cooper.
Okay. Taylor just sent me another video where it's a silhouette, but the guy looks like he should be filling up a car with gasoline. This is one of the longest dicks I've ever seen in my entire life.
Thank you.
It bends in the middle. It has an elbow. It has an elbow.
Andrew,
Yeah.
we don't know if that's Trey Songs.
No,
we don't know
I'm
if
not-
that guy. We don't know if that guy in the silhouette has a fucking toy on his body.
I think he's got a toy. I think it's a strap
No,
on. He's
it's
strapped on a
not.
dick on his
That's what
dick.
I'm saying.
Y'all
Yeah.
tripping. I seen
mean,
his,
there's no
y'all
way.
tripping. I promise you it's not.
Hey,
Guys-
Taylor, where's all this dick when he's just wearing the pants? Where'd he hide all this dick when he's just in the
It's-
pants?
Exactly.
It's soft.
Exactly.
Obviously. And
What do you
I
mean
see
it's
it in the
soft?
pants,
Please.
too.
What did he do with it
Yeah.
as soft? It needs skin. It needs something. That's huge.
Why do you think dicks are the Incredible Hulk? Okay? When they get soft, they don't
This
get
sounds
that
like
small.
a lot of jealousy right now. A lot.
All I'm saying is y'all fall for anything on Instagram.
Yo,
No,
he
you know what
I'ma
has
do?
a
I'ma do-
page. I'm gonna send you his page and everything else. You see his.
I don't want to see his page. I want to see his page.
Nah.
He shows his dick on his page?
Nah, dude, that's crazy. What that guy just posted, forget what Trey, I mean, Trey's was impressive and the color was very interesting too. I mean, it was a very deep purple. It was a deep, deep purple. Okay. I would fucking throw some cheese and tomato sauce on that thing and make eggplant parmesan. That's what I would do with that thing, to be honest with you. I mean, it
By
was
the way,
a very deep
this
purple.
guy is hilarious.
What?
Taylor just sent me his Twitter. His name is Marshall Price. His Twitter handle is
Mr. Gray
at
Sweatpants?
Gray Sweats King.
Yeah.
Yeah, at Gray Sweats King. That is hilarious.
No, but that
All
guy.
right, let's do some Asking Idiots, Taylor.
Gray Sweat King has a weapon, dude. That guy has a serious weapon. He could do
Yo,
internal
it's just
damage
crazy.
to a woman. You have to be very careful. Like Taylor, I know you like to brag about how you could take huge dick. There's no way. If you take that dick, you're going to look like a shish kebab. You could be in a Turkish
Honestly,
sandwich.
AJ and Tammy said the same thing. He was like, Taylor, nah, like that dick's way too big. Nah.
Taylor, Taylor, I'm telling you, I mean this 100% serious. You need to be very careful, okay? You need to be very careful.
Like I'm gonna fuck it. I'm not going.
That dick was massive.
You might be in his DMs. How do we know you're not in his DMs?
You gotta get out of his DMs for your own safety. You can make a halal guy's plate with that fucking dick right there. You could literally shave off sides of that dick and make a whole plate. Whole plate.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable.
All right, I'm tired of talking about big dicks. Big dicks is the only thing that triggers me as much as Kelvin Hunter.
I don't like how triggered you are. Okay, let's do some Ask an Idiot.
So, someone new breed wants to know, do you two find yourself holding back some personality with all of your success now?
Holding back personality? What's that mean?
I guess as in like who you are on the radio isn't like who you daily, but I feel like it is though, Charlamagne. But I don't know. Do you feel like you're someone different off radio or off podcast or anything?
I mean, that's a question for people who know me. I don't think so. You know what I mean? I think more so probably back in the day, but definitely not now. I am who the fuck I am. You can like it or love it, because truth be told, you know, we live in this era where for whatever reason, people let social media dictate their thoughts and their ideas about themselves and other people. When the reality is this world is really no different than it's always been. And it's always been a rule of 10. 3 people gonna like it, 3 people not gonna like it, 4 people gonna be on the fence about it. And as my father would always tell me, you're never as good as they say you are, and you're never as bad as they say you are. And I think that if you're not willing to say something that, you know, people may not agree with, then I don't really know if I should respect your words like that. You know what I'm saying? I think nowadays for me, it's just more so about, is this worth my time? Is this worth, you know, the fight that may come with it? You know what I'm saying? You know, is it worth the energy that may come with it? That's my biggest thing nowadays.
Have I changed? Is that the question you're asking?
Not necessarily have you changed, but more so like, do you think that your personality that you bring on like stand up or through the podcast is different from you in general?
I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I think unfortunately Andrew is who he is all the time.
I think so too. I think both of you guys are the same, bro.
I think unfortunately, somebody told me a story the other day, that I do not remember, and I think she's still lying to me. But they told me a story from about 7-8 years ago when they said it was me, Andrew, and 6'4" in LA. I still don't believe the story to this day. I'm like, that didn't happen. I refuse to believe that happened.
What happened?
But it was just a story of like peak assholeness.
What we do?
From all of us.
What we do?
You know what I mean? I mean, it was mainly you, but the funny part is when I said it to 6, I said 6. You know, the homie said that it was me and you and Andrew, and then this happened and that happened, and then they got mad and cursed Andrew out, and I'm like, I don't remember any of this. And 6 was like, actually, I think it was you they cursed out. I'm like, okay, I'm out.
Wait, what was it? Tell me.
Nope, not doing it.
Off air?
I'll tell you off air. I'll definitely tell you off air.
Funny?
I was like, I don't remember this. I mean, to me, not to the person it happened to. To me, I thought it was funny. I mean, when I heard the story, I thought it was funny only because I'm sitting back. I couldn't remember it, number one, right? But number 2, I'm like, that sounds like Andrew, but not really. I've never seen him go that far.
Was I being a wild boy? Was I being a little wild boy?
Wild boy.
I was being a little wild boy out there?
Wild boy. Wild boy. Now there's a difference. If somebody tells me Andrew's being an asshole, I'm like, okay, that's Andrew. If they tell me Andrew's being disrespectful, I'm like, eh. And I know it's a fine line between being an asshole and being disrespectful. I've honestly can say I've never seen you be disrespectful, Schultz. I've seen you being a dick.
Not intentionally so.
Not intentionally. Yeah. There you go. Not intentionally an asshole. But everybody's perception of things is different. You know what I mean? So I can't tell that person how they felt in that moment. I just honestly do not remember that night. I do not remember this at all.
Was it funny though?
Nobody remembers except for her. She was the one telling me. 6 didn't remember. I didn't remember.
Who was it?
I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Who was it?
You're not even going to remember if I say their name.
Really?
Yeah, you're not gonna remember. You're not gonna remember.
What?
You remember any nights in LA with me, you, and Six? I remember the night we were all in LA, and it was after some award
We went
show.
to the Rihanna party,
And that's
in the hood.
no, that was another time.
Which one?
The time that Six was with us was when we went into that Perez Hilton party. And we looked around.
Oh, the gay party.
And it was like, yes, we looked around and we was like, there's a lot of cheeks in here, but not the kind we into. I remember that vividly. Because it was me, it was you, it was Duval. Wax was there, I believe.
Yeah.
6'4" was there. Our guy Paul Ritchie. And we was in there having a ball. We was drunk as shit. And we looked around like,
A lot of fellas out here, bro.
Toto, hey, Toto, I don't think we in Kansas no more, bro. Actually, I think this is Gary. and that's Reggie. Okay. I don't know, bro. That's what I remember, Six Man. I don't remember anything else from that weekend, though, other than that night.
Oh, man. And yeah, you had the albino
You
dude
remember-
come through that ended up being like a TV star. Remember that guy?
My guy Crondon. That's my
Crondon,
guy, man.
Yeah.
That's my guy to this day. I love Cron.
Yeah, he came through. I'm trying to think else. But when else were we in LA?
Where'd he come through? Where did Cron come through?
I don't know. I think I
Where'd he come,
remember
hotel?
him coming through. Oh, man. And then you had that other girl that was funny, man. She was cracking me up, dude. What was her name?
Oh,
She's from, oh my God, what the fuck was her name? She's from LA, super LA character. She went to Roscoe's with us.
Lisa?
What?
Lisa?
I don't know, maybe. But she's like,
Oh, no. You talking about May. You talking about Suge Knight's niece. May.
Yo, she
Polly.
was a character, bro. She
Lisa was there too.
killing me.
Lisa was there too, though. But see, those are other. That wasn't the same weekend.
Really?
No, all of those times were different times because the Rihanna time was. I think one of them was the MTV Movie Awards. One of them was the VMA. Like all of those times, we used to be out there all the time.
What about, was it when we went to Rogan, when we did Rogan?
Nah, that's because that was recent. This was pre-cancellation era. This when you could get away with some 90s shit back in the day.
This is when we could be wild boys. Is this?
Yeah, this was a wild boy. This was before even social media took off. This when we was just wild. Like, what the fuck? This is when everybody used to be around each other. And you got to think, these are savage days. So it's me, Andrew, Duval. We drinking. People are smoking. You got to think everybody's trying to out-savage each other.
Yo, it really was that.
So this is when wild shit used to be said.
Yeah, because we were establishing boundaries, right? And like all three of us not really used to boundaries. So we're like, yo, how far can I go with these new dudes that I think I get along with? And then Charlotte would just say the wildest shit. And I was like, oh, I guess the boundary's over there. And then Duval would say some wild ass shit. I was like, ooh, the boundary's that way. I say some wild ass shit. There was really no boundaries back then, man. It was crazy. It was a crazy ass
bro,
time.
We were wild, bro. We were some wild ass bulls, bro.
Bro, we were some wild bulls. You know what I mean? I really want to hear this story.
No, we were some.
Well,
And I'm gonna tell you when the podcast's over. Give us another Asking Idiot.
well, to
right,
keep
go.
the stories coming, Tashin_Wakor wants to know what's the most weirdest shit you've done in your life.
Try to pronounce your name, bro.
Weirdest shit I've done. I
The
don't think
weirdest shit?
I don't think I've done anything weird.
You have, Charlotte. Don't do that.
Yeah, you
Uh,
hug
weirdest-
trees, you
weirdest-
fucking sniff
weirdest
crystals.
subjective.
You do a lot of weird shit, man.
I did what?
I said you hug trees, you sniff crystals, you do a lot of weird shit. You're into weird
You
shit.
jerked off on your knees.
First of all,
You jerked off on your knees? Bro.
I still don't understand why people think that's strange.
Honestly, if Trey Songs tried to do that, he'd get carpet burn on his dick. Dick all dragging on the carpet, dude. Come on, man.
Oh my God. I don't think jerking off on your knees is weird, but once again, all that stuff is subjective. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's subjective. Like,
Why do you not think that's weird?
It's things that you do that people might think are weird, Taylor.
Can we
I'm
stop
sure.
judging Charlamagne? Charlamagne is trying to pleasure himself and show support for Colin Kaepernick, and he found a great way to do it, okay? There's nothing wrong with that at all. He can't be doing grown man shit and fighting for the cause.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, man. Give me another one, Taylor. Get the fuck out of here. This guy is so crazy.
All right. John_Fresh wants to know if you could write an executive order, what would it be?
An
I
executive
don't even know what the
order?
fuck executive orders do.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you what I write. Open up New York. Crack that bitch open. That's my executive order. Let all these people that work in the service industry or have these small businesses, let them have their jobs, let them have their dignity, let them make a living and feed their families. That's what I would do immediately. That would be my executive order. Crack it open. Give them their fucking lives back, man. That would be my executive order. Number one, day one.
Yeah, I mean, my executive order would be definitely something that's going to make the money flow through to people. And I'm still wondering about that goddamn George Floyd. It's three things I would do right now. I would decriminalize marijuana. I would actually just legalize it all throughout the country. I would let everybody home who's in prison for a nonviolent drug offense. And it would have to be some type of like police accountability, like some type of immediate police reform. Like, I don't know what it would look like. Maybe I like the George Floyd Policing Act, something like that. But yeah, that's what I would push through immediately. So it would be something to do with money, making sure everybody got some change in their pockets, something to do with legalizing marijuana and freeing everybody in there for a nonviolent drug offense, and some type of police accountability. That's what the fuck I would do. Which I'm shocked the Democrats haven't done yet, because that's all the shit they ran on.
Don't be shocked.
All the shit they ran on.
Don't be shocked. They're going to continue to not do all the shit they say they're going to do, just like the Republicans are going to continue to not do all the shit they say that they're going to do. Bunch of not doers, these motherfuckers, man. Only
some of that shit is so simple though.
Yeah, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. There's nothing we could do about it. These people are put in these positions to lie. They're put in these positions to let us down. And it's how the cookie crumbles, my friend.
That's right. You're absolutely fucking right. Listen, as always, if you listen to this podcast, you think we're smart, you think we're intelligent, you think we're brilliant, you're absolutely right. But if you're listening to this podcast, and you think we're just a couple idiots who don't know shit, you're right too. It's the Brilliant Idiots Podcast. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening, and thank you, Charlamagne, for coming down to Miami to continue the podcast. I really appreciate that. Everybody support that decision of Charlamagne. Have a good night.